Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
They're going to run the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. QB decides to keep it here. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. They'll run the option. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Touchdown, Washington State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Mitchell. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Ross. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's running out of time here. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back. The tight end has got it. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18. Washington State getting set with a first and 10 now. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Running with purpose.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch. Did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, Washington State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go on the keeper.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the first down.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. The ball is hauled in.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's second down after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Cardinals pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Cardinals with first and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown Cardinals as they get on the board here in this playoff game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Bringing it out. It's Cook. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll try the option play here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Makes it second down and 12 now.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Drop over the middle. It's Gray. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Louisville.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Washington State has moved into the red zone. Using his legs, it's Jackson. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Makes the catch, can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Caught on the shovel pass. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington State. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
He breaks free. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Excitement there in the final play of the first half. A great effort, but they get him down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Mentor's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Handoff to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Mitchell. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And the Cardinals looking to keep this drive rolling. He finds some space. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
The Cardinals begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
And the Cardinals line it up with 1st and goal. Here we go with the short shovel pass. Touchdown, Cardinals. They couldn't stop him there. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the Wazzu offense back on the field. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. He stopped, but he gets a first down. This Washington State offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Jackson. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made by the tight end. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. It's an option look. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
2nd down play coming up. Throw out left, complete. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Cardinals line up on 1st and 10 now. The running back here on a direct snap. Past the 40. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Louisville.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down here at their own 40 as that big play gets the drive going and flips the field position. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Fighting him off. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. With the catch, it's Bray. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The sure hands. It's Jackson. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a draw. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And he'll set up to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Grinding away on the ground. Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And now they run the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. It's a bootleg here. On the move now. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.